We then moved to deal with what the biggest problem is, I think, for any of the states in the country and for the federal government, and that is entitlement costs. And in New Jersey, that's represented by our defined benefit pension system and our public sector health care program. When I became governor, our defined benefit pension system was underfunded by $54 billion. Our public sector health care system was underfunded by $67 billion. So $121 billion, that's 4 years of budgets, of every nickel of state spending in underfunding of those two programs. So in September of 2010, I put forward a very straightforward program on how to deal with pension and benefit reform. It was this: raise the retirement age, increase the contributions made by employees to the pension system, and until the funds are solvent, COLAs over the next, in some instances, 30 years, and increase the penalties for early retirement, and ensure that the state would be making its payments into the system. Secondly, on the health care side, when I became governor, most New Jersey public employees paid nothing for their health insurance, zero, for full family medical and dental coverage. Those programs ran anywhere from $15,000 to $19,000 a year per employee. And they got them from the day they were hired until the day they die. So we need to do something there. And what we put forward was a very simple test. We said everybody should pay a third. Pay a third of the cost of your premiums. That seems to be fair. The government would pick up 2/3, you pick up a third. And somewhat in line with what's going on in the private sector as well, although many people in the private sector would jump at a program like that at the moment. And where did I announce this plan? I went to the firefighters convention in Wildwood, New Jersey on a Friday afternoon. It was quite something. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, lunch, I suspect, had been liquid, and those firefighters were ready for their governor. And when I got introduced, they were booing like crazy. When I got up to the stage, got behind a podium like this, and I said, come on, you can do better than that, and they did. And then I decided to just eliminate the speech I was going to give them. And this is what I said to them. I said, listen, I understand you're angry and you feel betrayed. And the reason you should feel betrayed is because you've been betrayed. You've been betrayed by governors of both parties who have come behind this podium over the last 25 years and told you they could give you increasing benefits that you wouldn't have to pay for. And they made you those promises to get you to vote for them, and you voted for them. And so I understand why you're angry. I understand why you feel betrayed. Here's the only thing I don't understand. Why are you booing the first guy to tell you the truth? See, there's no political upside to me coming into this room and telling you the truth. But 10 years from now, if we do this program and your pension is there to be collected, and you have health insurance to take care of your family in retirement, you're going to be on the internet looking for my home address to send me a thank you note, because we did the right thing and we did it together. I probably about got 30 of the audience to cheer after that, which was a monumental achievement, I have to say. And then I got the hell out of there as quickly as possible. And then I went around the state for the next 9 months in over 30 town hall meetings and campaigned for that plan. And ultimately, with thousands of protesters on the front steps of the State House and in the galleries of both voting sessions, in a bill sponsored by the Senate President and the Speaker of the Assembly, when only 8 of the 24 Democratic members of the Senate and only 13 of the 47 Democratic members of the Assembly voting yes, those reforms passed in the Assembly and in the Senate and were signed into law by me, and will save, over the next 30 years, $132 billion for the taxpayers of New Jersey, and will return those funds to solvency.